Hey, welcome everyone. Good evening. Yeah, I was trying to figure out like how come I'm not appearing on the screen. Yeah, my cam was closed. That doesn't help. So welcome everyone. Welcome. So hopefully everybody's doing great. Happy Thursday night. We're getting close to Halloween. So how's everybody doing? All right, let me just double check something very quickly, guys, to make sure that we are good to go. Just want to check something very quickly. All right, this is good. And this should be good also. All right. All right, great. Perfect. Okay, so let's get started this the right way. So welcome back if you're an existing follower, and welcome if you're new here. This is called Forex Talk Over Beer. Basically, we're gonna go and break down winning trades or losing trades and give you trade ideas for the next upcoming days. But first thing first, let's open up this beer. So let's get started. And by the way, guys, if it's your first time here or you're just showing up here, let me know where you're from and how was your week. Did you have any winning trade or losing trade? Sorry, and I was reading something at the same time. All right, cool. Let me know in the chat. I want to know. And also, what are you guys doing for Halloween? I'm just curious. Just like we're gonna be like extremely relaxed this year. First time in a long time. You see this hat? Yes. Yes, baby. So tonight's gonna be a big night. They're playing on Halloween, yeah. So hopefully you do good. All right, so enough talking. Let's do some more trading, ladies and gentlemen. Can anyone confirm that the sound is loud and clear? That'll be very appreciated. Meanwhile, let's put up this screen. Boom. All right. So we got one trade that I'm in right now. I almost was in two trades, but I'll explain you what happened. But first thing first, let's do that official cheers before we get started. And by the way, guys, if you guys just joining, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to know next time I go live. Cheers, guys. I know by being non constant on YouTube, YouTube penalize you big time, so they don't push the stream. We used to have like hundreds of people here live. I know most of the people do watch the replay though. I see the views after and the question and commenting, but I'm gonna need your help to push it back into the algorithm, guys. So, all right, so let's get started. Let's start with GJ. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. All right, if you're looking at the weekly time frame here on the GJ, we are bullish, right? We are bullish. We had this pullback at the previous structure point, super extremely close to that major quarter point also. Now looking at the daily time frame, we are also bullish. So we got two time frame in sync, bullish, but we've been kind of fucking around here. Like just we're doing nothing here on the daily. We're just not creating new high, not doing low lows. So we're just kind of nowhere. So I'm not very interested in anything to hold on GJ. I did do a couple of scalp with the dogtail setup, but that's about it, you know. Especially that the date is bullish, so I cannot short this, and I will not go against my H4. So for me, GJ is like standby right now. Hopefully, I'm not talking to myself, man. I'm just with that new OBS thing. I just still didn't get to figure out how to put the chat in there and see the comment as we go. So hopefully the sound's coming through. Let's see here. All right, let's jump into. I'm gonna do NZD USD after because this is a trade running right now. This is the same trade idea. This one was a paper trade. I'll explain you why. Let's go to EuroCAD first, and we'll come back to NZD USD and AUD USD in just a minute. We'll let people time to jump on. Cheers. Let's do EuroCAD. So EuroCAD weekly time frame is bullish. We had this nice pullback inside that weekly golden zone. We also have this daily bearish now, okay? So obviously for me to take this trade, the reason why it's still on the green label, it's because it actually flipped bearish yesterday, okay, by breaking this low here. So now it's bearish, so I'm gonna change this color. I'm gonna put it blue because now the daily is not in sync with the weekly time frame, and I cannot oh, I think someone just commented. I said, oh, Martin, it's Martis. What's up? It's been a while, man. Thank you so much. So sound is good. Okay, great, awesome. Like I was really wondering. I want like I said, like I'm still. It's kind of new still using this OBS thing. So, all right. So let's get back to it. So weekly time frame, we are inside that weekly golden zone. That is the reason why I cannot do a counter trend trade on this one. Daily is bearish. So for me, I'm gonna need the daily to go back bullish here. So I'm gonna put an alert. Daily going bullish. All right, cool. So yeah, well, obviously the best thing here would be for something to do like a little kind of a pullback here, creating a little create break above here, retest to go up. That would be optimal for me, but I'll wait, you know? So that's why I'm flagging this blue now. I still want to keep track because we are exactly where I want it on the weekly. Now I just need the daily to flip back bullish, okay? Let's do USD CHF. Where is that thing? All right, so weekly time frame is bearish at the moment, but if this candle closes like this tomorrow, it will flip bullish. The daily is bearish, and H4 is now bullish. You know, I was waiting for this time. Like, this label was really far. Like, what the fuck? All right, cool. So right now, H4 is bearish, but let's delete this. This is invalid anymore. So weekly, daily, H4 bullish. I clearly need the H4 to go bearish now. So I'm still keeping this one green because we got like the weekly and daily in sync. But doesn't look good. Yeah. Because I mean if tomorrow closes like this, I mean this trade idea is gonna be gone. So I'm just gonna keep it there just for now, but I don't think it's gonna stay there. All right, CAD CHF. Weekly, we are bearish. Daily also bearish. Very close to that resistance though. Extremely close. Look at this wick. We rejected that resistance to the T. We probably passed that safety net, did we? Oh wow. So safety net is right here. So we passed it. So I don't think this one I'm gonna be interested anymore. I'm gonna keep it blue, but looks like looks like the weekly's gonna have a bigger pullback here. So all right, NZDCHF, same thing. Same thing here. Looks the same. We got a weekly bearish, but looks like it's gonna need a bigger pullback. Daily is bearish, but we are at this daily golden zone. It's a little nicer than the previous one, that CAD CHF. But yeah, I'm gonna keep my alert there. So this one still make a little bit more sense than CAD CHF for sure. Euro GPY. Whoa, what did I do here? Okay. All right, cool. All right, so weekly is bullish here on Euro GPY. We passed that major QP. What about the daily, man? We're just going up here. Oh, look at this. Man, how come did I miss that? All right, I'm gonna have to investigate on this because we came down to that daily golden zone. Why did I didn't took this trade? Did I miss the entry? All right, let's do some investigation here. Let's do, what about H4? So H4 was bearish. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's why it just flipped bullish now. Today. That's why. That is why. Okay. So now, all right. So this one's gonna make sense. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. So this one we're flagging this one green. Come on up, baby. All right. So here we got a new high high. It just sucks that we were not able to take this trade like in here, but it looks like it's gonna be a continuation trade here. What did I do here? Here. Look like we might have a continuation trade for today and Monday, because this weekly now is pretty solid. We close above. Daily close, creating a new high. We got a nice wick to fill no matter what. Previous daily respected previous low, broke previous high. So, I mean, it looks pretty good. We did close above the major QP, but for people that was in the boot camp, we are at that 250 level. And what is that? That is the overshot level. So got to be careful on this. H4 got a new higher high, so we're now bullish. And this is our new high low. Here we go. Let's go. All right. So we got a comment Euro USD. Yeah, we're gonna take a look at it. It's on my do not trade list because Euro USD for me it's like the worst manipulated pair out there. But definitely gonna take a look at it. All right, so Euro GPY. Okay, so now let's see what can we do with this. So definitely looks like a continuous trade. Obviously, we are at a high high, so it's always almost a little bit more risky. Higher high here, and now if we get that pullback though on that golden zone, I would be interested. I would be very interested. So let me place an alert here. Let's get say entering H4 GZ. Perfect. What about the smaller time frame? H1 bullish and bullish. All right, great. 30-minute. Let's update it too. We are bullish. I mean, here we have no elbows. Yeah, okay, perfect. And bullish. Cool. All right, I really like this one for continuation trade, no matter what. Cheers, guys. All right, so we got CAD GPY now, and after that we'll go to NZD USD, AUD USD, and Euro USD. Weekly, we are. This is a paper trade that we discussed on. When was that live session on Tuesday morning, if I'm not wrong, or was it on Thursday night? But still in play. Actually, it fucking hit full TP now today. Shit, I didn't even realize. But all right, so the trade idea behind this was pretty simple, and the reason why I didn't took it is because I was in a big trade, not a big trade, but a pretty good, decent trade, and I was winning, and I was like, didn't want to risk my capital, and I didn't want to have like two trades running at the same time, but it clearly played out pretty nicely. So the trade idea was plain and simple. We were bullish on the weekly time frame. We had the pullback. Daily also had the pullback right here. It was like I'm pretty sure it was in that golden zone. And once we have the push up here, I think that was one H4 flip back bullish. If you're looking here, that's what I do. It went back bearish, right? Oh, that's why I didn't take it. Hold on. Let me just trying to find. When was that? Wednesday? Oh, so I guess we talked about that on Tuesday then. When was it? So it must have happened here when bullish. Hold on. Stand by, guys. Was it on based on H4? 2 hours? No. 1 hour. Oh, right here. Okay. Yeah, it was right here. Yeah, so that's why I didn't took it. It was in the afternoon also. Yeah, so that's the one we discussed on the live session. Was it? No, that's Wednesday. When did I discuss this? Was it with someone on Discord? I can't remember. But no matter what, I just wanted to see if it would work. Like it wasn't 2 p.m. in the afternoon. It's really rare I take an entry at that time. But yeah, looked like it would work. So, anyways, now this trade is gone. Now the next thing for this pair would be to maybe have a continuous trade, maybe a pullback on the daily. But right now, I mean, yeah, maybe if we have a pullback on H4, we can definitely have a continuous trade on this one. So same thing here. I'm gonna place an alert. Um, right here. H4 golden zone. Let's delete this. Let's delete this. All right. Place an alert. Entering H4 GZ4 continue a trade, I guess. Okay, cool. All right, so now let's take a look at this trade right here. Take a look at AUD/USD. I didn't took that one. I took NZD/USD instead, but it was basically the same trade idea. It's really rare. Actually, let's do NZD/USD first. It's really rare I do take a position during Asian session because most of the time, it will come back during like New York session or it'd be ranging but I was watching the Jays game and I was like, yeah, this thing makes sense. Let me take an entry. I took a 2% risk. And I was like, I also was watching AUD/USD, and I was like, I'm not gonna push my luck here. I'm gonna take one trade during an Asian session. I didn't want to look dumb tomorrow, like taking two trades in Asian and they both hit stop loss. I was like, fuck that shit. So I only took one, but they were both pretty much looking the same. Now, if you're looking here on the weekly, we are bearish. We had this pullback a long time ago inside that weekly golden zone. At this point on this pair, not gonna lie, the weekly looks horrible. Okay, so this is usually that's also the other reason why I didn't went full risk on this trade. It's because the weekly didn't make kind of sense. But I mean, if you look on um a closer version here, we got the infamous shampoo pattern, right? And breaking a retest to go down. So, obviously I don't base my trade out of that, but I was, still makes sense. Let's take a look at the daily. Daily was pretty clean though. Daily was clean, and that was the reason why I actually act on this trade because the daily was extremely clean. We had a new lower low, nice pullback, daily area of interest, daily previous structure point, daily golden zone. Everything made sense. And also, if you look last night, not last night, but the day before I took the trade, this was a nice bearish engulfing daily candle. So I was like, all right, so it looks good. Now let's take a look at H4. H4 just went bearish at that time. We also had that, also the infamous shampoo pattern. Once again, we had it here, here, boom, boom, and boom, right? So I was like, all right, cool. So we flipped bearish and we had the nice pullback here. If you look here, we went bullish, right? So here it's bullish. Once we close under here, bearish, waited for the pullback. And if you look here, was it on H1 or 30 minute? I can't remember. I think it was 30 minute. 30 minute right here. Yeah, this candle. Wasn't drawdown for a little while. And when I woke up the next morning, I was in profit. And since then, actually this morning, we just ranged today. So I don't know what happened, but it's just rangy now. So it is what it is. Eric Dobra, what's up, man? It's been a while. Hello, maybe I'm late. What are you thinking on gold? We'll take a look after it. Sure. Good evening, Sasha. Cheers. Hey, cheers, Raph. Cheers, buddy. So this one right now is running like 30 pips. Um, yeah, literally 30 pips. So it's just like it's ranging right now. But if you look at AUD USD, it was pretty much the same thing. So if you look at the AUD USD, I mean, it was actually cleaner. The weekly was much cleaner on the AUD USD. I should have taken that one, to be honest. If you look, we got also the infamous shampoo pattern. Boom, boom, boom. You know, I mean, boom, right here. I don't like when it's up here, but yeah, I guess the shampoo pattern was not that clean on this one. Not like the way I wanted, but still, again, the daily was pretty clean. Nice pullback, rejecting the golden zone, major QP, area of interest. So I mean, everything made sense. We had the doji here, so I was like, all right, cool. Also makes sense, but I didn't took it. But if you look on H1, the entry H1 went bearish, pullback, and the entry was also on the 30-minute. Yeah, at the exact same time. Actually, it was at 9 p.m. I think it was the same time, 9 p.m. What about this one? 9 p.m. It was the exact same time. So I would have been able to run both, but I didn't do it. So this one, I didn't took it. It's a paper trade, but looked like I would be like both in profit for now. And both did only range today. So all right, so next on the list, someone asked about Euro USD right here. Let's take a look. So weekly is bullish, and we're just, look at this. This is ugly too, like very ugly weekly time frame. Um, what about the daily? Daily, I mean, look, I mean, look, I mean, all this. Let's put it red. This is for me like this is a no trade zone. Like this is a dog shit area. This is a place where like you can you can kill your bank account, man. You can kill your trading account in this zone. When you look at this, it's just back and forth. Boom, 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 boom. We got one fake out to the upside coming down. I mean, we're just like you see that major QP on 116,000. I mean, here, look at this. Like we were able to close 3 times under and we went straight back up. So I don't know what's gonna happen here. For me, like for this to be clean, I would like to see something to break under here, retest to go down. So again, this was a trade idea that we discussed on the live session on Tuesday, I think, for someone, if I remember correctly. But yeah, this one worked out pretty well. Yeah, we talked about that one. So, but again, this was like a day trade more. But now, if you look into daily, again, daily was clean here, but now, did we close under? We didn't close under here. So here we are still in that range. For me, for this to be like a nice trade idea, I would need like the day to do something like this. Retest this to go down. Maybe I would have been trading. But I do not trade Euro USD. Um, it's one of those pair like that I just don't trade it. Never, ever. I think maybe I did once. H4, we are bearish. So again, I would need like a pullback here. Pull back inside that golden zone, take it down for a day trade maybe. Uh, but man, there's a lot of noise to the left here. Once we're gonna be when once this next candle is gonna close under here. Here to the left, you got clean traffic. So you're gonna have like clean traffic to come down to this area, which is good. But here, if you're trying to take a trade, look at this. Look at this noise, man. This is very, very dangerous. So that's why I stay away. But once it's gonna be closed under, so maybe next week, it might be a nice trade idea though. Hopefully that makes sense. That help. Gold. Somebody asked for gold. Who was it? Eric. All right, let's take a look. What is this? I don't even know what it is. Oh, that's an arrow. All right, so weekly came down pretty much to this weekly golden zone, like we broke it down on Tuesday morning. What's this? Yeah, looks like now this weekly candle at no top wick. So are we gonna start pushing back up? Maybe. And if it does, that's a lot of rocket fuel right here in this in that wick. What about the daily? Daily went bearish. All right. So daily bearish, weekly bullish, H4 bearish. Yeah. So H4 bearish, daily bearish. For me, I would not hold, gold right now at this stage because I mean the daily's bearish. So I would definitely wait. But there's clearly something I can do though. Like if I was trading gold. I still think that the weekly is gonna have like actual candles in that weekly golden zone. Like look at this, look at this push. I mean, look at this push. This is a pretty big push, you know? And I don't think that's gonna be like the end of that pullback. So I think we're gonna actually see candles going there before going up. But again, the problem with right now trading any USD pair in gold, the problem is we got a clown over there that's doing some stupid shit. And even if you have the best fucking technicals, you're gonna get smashed in the face. So that's why you see those USD pair in red, most of them, because I'm trying to stay away because of this clown. It just make things so stupidly not accurate, but yeah, you better like scalp almost on those USD pair because anything can change so fast. So the way I see it, you gotta react and adapt with how the economy works and politics. So you gotta be very careful. Um, so yeah, I don't see like obviously if I was scalping, like let's say we're in New York session, on Friday morning or Monday morning or Tuesday morning, I would be looking at gold differently. Like I would be looking at cool. So this is our H4. Okay, we're kind of fucking around in that area on H4. What about H1? So H1, you see here we got this area, which is seems to be a little problematic, but once you have a close above here on H1, now you can look at your next candle. Let's take a look at 30-minute. Yeah, clearly. Yeah, clearly this is problem. All right, so like I would need like this next candle, the next one, whatever, one of the candle here, close above that area. And I would wait for the bottom wick to be formed on the next one, break the high and ride it because I got clean traffic to the left. So I can go grab like a quick 15, 20 pips easy to the upside. So that's how I would be looking at it if I was still scalping gold. So, all right, so hopefully that helped. Any last questions, guys? Let's see. Cheers, guys. We good? You guys are super extremely quiet, man. What's up with that? What is up? Ooh, how's that screen? Oh, here we go. Oh, that looks better like this. Perfect. Okay, so we're good. All right, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget to smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you didn't subscribe yet to know exactly when I'm going live next. And just so you know, next time I'm going to be live is on next Tuesday morning around 7:30 a.m. ish. That's why you want to activate notification. Okay. So thank you so much again. Trade safe. Happy Halloween. Enjoy the weekend. And go Jays go. All right. So thank you so much, guys. Have a great evening.